Henry Ford said, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. And anyone who keeps learning stays young. Therefore, the greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Moreover, B.B. King opined that the beautiful things about learning is that nobody can take it away from you.
We have the youth population in Nigeria. 70% of our population are under the age of 30. And if we must take agriculture to the next level that is desired, we must begin to target youth who are triggers of sustainable agricultural development. I'd like to conclude the speech of the executive director by this popular adage that says, if you want to go fast, you walk alone. But if you want to go far, you walk together. Working together is the business you have come to do today. How do we work together using the window of digital platforms, using the window of technology, and that's our intention that be able to make something meaningful that will cascade to what we do back home. Thank you.
I said that before in the Faculty of Agric. The future is about food security. The only way we can satisfy the hunger component of human being is through food production. And that's why I said the future is food security.
Agriculture has gotten to a point where as individuals you cannot work alone. The world is changing. The world is evolving. The same way agriculture is evolving. So the way we practice agriculture in those days where we work alone has exposed us to so many dangers and threats. Farmers in Osogbo, farmers in Ilorin, farmers in Akure, there should be a platform where they can communicate using the window of digital technologies.
If you go for digital communication, why we integrate it is to give us market access. We need to invest in agriculture. That is the level which we are going.
These are possibilities that are available with social media, with digital tools. Social media are part of the tools that we use, especially for marketing. We use it just like our dad said for information dissemination. We use it just like our dad said for good formation. Now WhatsApp has so many features that we can think about. WhatsApp now has communities where all of us here we can stand as a community. We can say, okay, the vegetable farmer community in Ife, the vegetable farmer community in Osogbo, or the vegetable farmer community in Ilorin, and all of us will still be under one vegetable farmer community in Nigeria. All of us can be in the same place. Our vegetable businesses. I believe tomato is one of the vegetables too. Tomato, onion, the spices and all. One of the advantages is that it connects us to people that we don't even know.
Agriculture has gotten to a point where we need to bring in innovation and technology to the business of agriculture. That is the only way we can integrate our youth. Our youth will not want to carry hoe and cutlass. Our youth want to go with technology. They want to connect with other farmers in different locations outside their domain. And that is the world we are in now. The world is going digital and we cannot stay behind.
I'm Abdullahi Fumilayo. I'm representing person with disability in Osun State. In this training, I really gain a lot of things that before we can gather anybody, we have some strategies that we have to follow, like forming. After the forming, in fact, the facilitator really explained it. So I now realized we don't normally follow the strategic plan. That is why when we gather a group, when we want to form a group, we normally have problems. So I learn a lot of things there. In fact, my action plan now is to go and re-step down the training for my group, because I'm representing the vulnerable group. I mean, the less privileged people.
Yes, my name is Badani Sinyat. I'm from Ilorin. It taught us how to use digital tools for selling things, how to advertise on social media, and how to use technology through our phones and so on. That's what I thought. So, and I learned so much about it using WhatsApp. So I'm planning to use the WhatsApp so I will meet people through my selling business. I really appreciate them so much for organizing this program to us.
Thank you. My name is Elisha Abozi. I'm living in Ife. For this program, I really enjoy it. It will help one to advance the more rather than the format of farmer plantation. And mostly I'm very happy for what they are doing for the youth. Because most of the youth now, they find it difficult of, we say, going to farm. Who is going to farm with cutlass and the other things? But with this now, we'll see that many youth can say that with this internet issue, many people can come in and do many things about farming. I appreciate it, and I thank God for these people that have brought this thing. My prayers that God will support and strengthen them the more. And more youth will have ideas to penetrate into, because this is a future beneficial.
Basically, I've learned that you shouldn't restrict your social media handles to uploading pictures of families and all that. You can also use it to sell your goods. I didn't pay a dime for the workshop. Actually, they will even be the one to pay us. You know, they will cater for our tea fair. It's such a huge privilege. So I'm using this privilege also to say thank you to Professor Ayanwale and the other institutes that came up, you know, to bring up this great platform. Because, you know, knowledge is powerful, and it's a rare privilege to gain without paying. Yeah.
So as you are harvesting or as you are transplanting on the field, on your farm, we try to talk about numbers. As an entrepreneur, you talk about numbers. So you don't wait till when you are done harvesting before you do another one. Because you will say our nursery is down there. 21 days in the nursery. As you are transplanting after 21 days on the field, put another seed down. Have a place. If your farm is just 6 plots, don't plant all the 6 plots at once. Plant one plot. Because what actually leads to profit in all these things is stability. You don't do direct planting for tomato. You do nursery.
Because most of these things, many of us will think it is only possible outside the country, but it's happening right in our nose here. So you take this message, get back to your home, and then make a decision. The essence is to encourage youth and women into increased level of agricultural production. No participant paid anything for this conference. It was sponsored by the Commonwealth of Learning, and they were even giving some little amount for their transport. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.